Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome back to another new week. We are on week number 23, and yes, we have just completed another month. We are now in June, which is crazy. Time is flying. But yes, we are on week number 23, and most of you guys should have finished your monthly quest now. I believe that's all done and dusted for those who do it daily. There might still be a few of you out there catching up, but we're about there now. Today we have just the one game again, 7 new achievements. This has just come to Game Pass, I believe. Pretty straightforward game, nice and easy. And this one's called Humanitaire. Now, for those that are not following or anything like that, basically every Monday I put out one of these videos. 7 quick and easy Game Pass achievements. So do stick around, follow, and check out my videos every single Monday. And of course, there's going to be a lot more. You might have noticed I put out a video yesterday, which is the first of my newscast. That's just basically news and info in the gaming world. I'm going to be putting those out regular, so please do check that out, and by all means give me some feedback on those. I want to improve those as best I can. Right, let's get started with this one. We want to get through this as quickly as possible. And what you want to do here is load up the game and start a new game. As you can see, hit the new game. I've already I'm going to reset the story mode as I've already done it. Start from the beginning, blah, blah, blah. Now we're going to work on the prologue. Now careful when you go through these guys, because some of the achievements later on do require starting from pretty much the first one. So as you can see, we've got this crowd moving and they just walk, and we have these, if you just click on the square and then move whichever direction, it'll put an arrow, and that's where these guys will walk. So you just want to let these guys walk all the way to the end. Skip all this, like so. And then you want to put an arrow at the end here, right in line with where they're walking. You'll get used to this. The controls are a little bit awkward, so they'll go left and then naturally go to the right. It's kind of like Lemmings. If anyone remembers Lemmings, I used to love that game. You just got to let them walk, and now they'll walk all the way here into the light, and this is where they've got to get to. Now later on we will get a fast forward so we can actually speed this process up. This is going to be the first achievement, and that's lead the people into the light. Up, up and away. This is actually a cool 80G, so nice amount on this one. We just have to wait for it to trigger. Shouldn't be too long. There we go. That's your first achievement, and also first of the prologue. Now we can move on to the second achievement and the next game. So let's go. So immediately we're going to move over to prologue 2, Goldie Retriever. Let's click on that. And again, we've got the skip tab on the bottom right there, so let's just skip all that for now. So now with this one, yes, we have got to complete it, but we've got to get this gold guy as well. So what you want to do here, you can move the camera like so. You can let them fall to the death, it doesn't matter. What you want to do here is plan your route. So we want to click here, so it's aiming towards the middle block, and they will climb on this, and then click here. So when they climb up, they will then move on to this next wall, and then they will also drop down and push this Goldie guy, and he'll go walking into the final area like so. So now what we need to do is actually direct these guys so they do all that. So now once you've completed that, like so, put that arrow down to the right, and they'll start moving to the right. And they'll drop down like so, and this is pretty much how the entire game's going to go. Let's get a little bit more challenging, but I'm going to guide you as best I can. These stripy walls, basically they can climb those. It gets a bit tricky when there's walls that they can't climb, and you'll see they'll start coming through there. And they'll push this gold guy, and they'll push him in the direction that we want them to go. And this should get us our second achievement, which is called Goldie Mine. Deliver a Goldie into the light. They're known as Goldies. And then we just have to wait till that's finished, like so. And boom shankar. Super simple. So now for this third achievement, we've basically got to complete the entire prologue, and as you can see, I've already done that here, but ignore what I've already done. We're going to go through it step by step. So we have done 2 and we have done number 1. Also got all the goldies on that one. So we're going to move on to the third prologue, and then we're going to go 4th, 5th and 6th and get through them as quickly as possible. So let's whiz through this one. So start with prologue number 3. Skip what we can on this one. So now let's plan the route. Ignore the people, it doesn't matter if they die. So you want to put an arrow pointing down, so just to the right side, because they can't drop off 3 tiers, 3 blocks. Then we want to go left, so they follow it this way. Then we go up, and again pause it if you need to, so you can actually follow along carefully. Then left, so we push Golda, and then up, so Goldie then follows this route. And then to the right, so it goes through the blocks. Let's spin this around to the other side, like so. And then to the right again, or downwards, so it aims down these blocks. It will drop down the 2 tiers. To the right again, so it goes along this pathway. Then up, then to the right, then back down, so it comes all the way, and then left. Basically it goes up that way and back around. That way we get both the goldies. And everyone survives nice and easy. Again, pause where you need to if you need to see where these icons go. And then all we need to do is get the ball rolling by putting an arrow to the right side to get them to drop to this right platform, like so. And we can speed it up. I have got a speed up on this one. You might not have one on yours. I've already progressed, so the speed up does help. As you can see, it's going right across like so. And let's drop down to this other side here. And everyone's following along perfectly. And boom, that gets us our 2 goldies and obviously completes the level. Again, you won't have the fast forward button, so you won't be able to do it as quickly as that, but it's there anyway. Right, so now we can move on to number 4. So let's quickly go and do that. And with this one, we don't need to collect the goldies on this one. We are going to come back to this level and collect the goldies then. We just need to get through this nice and quick. So these guys are going to need to jump up here onto the rock, then to the right, and then up basically. So put an arrow moving up, and they will basically climb the wall. Straight into the center. The glass will break as soon as they go on this platform with the icon on it of the person. I'm going to aim that to the right like so, and then just aim these up. And then again, I'm going to speed this up. Super easy. And there's the glass breaking. Let's get up there. So there's the icons. If you need the layout, again pause it and you can see that. Super simple just for this one. And bam, that's another level complete. Again, we did miss the goldies on that on purpose. Move on to number 5. Let's go straight onto that one. We are going to collect the goldies on this one. I believe there is just the one. So, right, we have the jump. So all we need to do is plan the route now. So where these people are coming out, you want to put a jump right there before the block. And then this, whoop, and then the same on the other side, like so. Don't direct the people just yet, let them wander off. One in front of each of the blocks just there, like so. And then you want to put one there and one there. Basically that way each side can actually jump up and grab these, grab the golda. We do need the goldie on this one. And then you want to put a jump right before each of the blocks like so. So that's everything prepared. So a jump right in front of each block, and then a jump right in front of the goldie, and one of these sides will take it. Now we can just do the arrows, and all we need to do is direct them up like so. That's one, and then the same on the opposite side, like so. And obviously I've got the speed up here. Let's speed it up. We've grabbed the golda, he's safe and sound. And then once these are topped up, we're good. Boom, level complete. That easy. And now we can move on to the final level, which is prologue number 6. And this will get you the 3rd achievement called Prologue in the Books. So again, if you've jumped straight onto this achievement, be sure that you're doing all the prologue. Now, ignore this first platform. We're going to come back to this. This one's looks harder than it actually is. So if you jump across to the water here and then move over to the right side platform, again, we're going to get the Goldie on this one. There's 2. And you want to place a jump on the central section here, because we do have a bit of a gap there. Central block on the right side. And head over to the Goldie platform. And you want to put a jump in front of Goldie and behind. Because these guys will all jump down and they'll jump up, grab Goldie, and he'll grip onto the wall. And the same on this side. Obviously no Goldie, so just the one jump. And now we can go back to the main platform. And I always die here. But if you jump and then like hold on to it, it will allow you to zip through the crowd like so. Really weird, but you have to get used to that. And then what we're going to do here, I'm going to play it safe. So switch to the arrows, and then either side of Goldie, you want to just point downwards like so. The reason I do that is sometimes Goldie walks left or right and he'll just jump off and you'll fail. So then you want an arrow pointing up because that's the direction we want Goldie to go. And then here, you want to place a jump right at the edge of the platform. So place a jump there, and then once you've prepped that, like so, you might not need these outer 2 arrows, but again, you will need the one facing that direction. And then you just, whoop, without falling off. You want to place an arrow to the right and to the left so it filters them both. Yeah, Goldie worked that time, perfect. And then we can, let's just jump across here, and then we can speed the process up. And once they hit that platform, basically it will trigger the other 3. Well, I can't get up there yet. So let's speed this up. As you can see, they're jumping off. And once they hit that platform, it basically triggers all 3 of them. And if we go over to this side, you'll see what's going on. You'll see we've grabbed Goldie on that side as well. Perfect. And then this just needs to fill up. And bam! There is your achievement number 3. And that is Prologue in the Books. Completes the prologue. That's all the levels done for that one. Nice and easy. Alright, so now we can go back to the other level and get those last goldies for the next achievement. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, so now we are going to be collecting the last 2 goldies that we need. Again, if you have been following this guide, we did miss the 2 on prologue number 4. So you want to head back into prologue number 4, and we're going to get the 4th achievement, which is to gain all the goldies. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So if you remember this one, super easy when we did it before. We've just got to do it slightly different this time. We have actually got to do a bit of a movement here to get things rolling. So as we did before, we want to head to the right, and then up, and then left, so they actually step on this plate. And this time, usually the last one we just went straight up, but this time we need to go to the left. They will drop down, and you want to get them to go down, then left, then up, and they'll push Goldie this direction, and then to the right, so he comes back up the wall. Again, mark down where these are, pause the videos where you need to. And then we're going up, so it drops off here. Then to the right, so it drops through the hole, all the way through, down, left, and then it will push Goldie, and they'll all walk up to this top platform. Now, what you want to do here, once the humans hit the this icon, it will basically break this glass, and we can't get into the glass. So as soon as that glass breaks, as soon as they reach that point, we're going to need to jump on the top platform here and put an arrow into the box. So that way, when everyone walks around this section, they'll climb up the wall and actually walk in. So now we need to point them in this direction. So let's get the ball rolling. Up, and they'll get walking. Let's speed it up. like so, as they go around. So now they've broke the glass, so don't speed it up, let go of the speed, and we can jump up here and then put an arrow pointing in like so, and that covers it. And as you can see, we're going to speed it up. They're all going around this section. They grab Goldie. He's going to follow all along now. Let's see if I can get up here, better angle. He's going to go through to the other side. Follow the arrow up. Both Goldies are there. And then, bam! That will get you your final 2 Goldies. And achievement number 4. Collect all the Goldie in the prologue. Goldie Star Prologue. Boom Shankar. Alright, now we can move on to achievement number 5. And again, we've got to do a couple more trials. And this is going to get us our next achievement. So let's go ahead and do that. So for this next achievement, we are going to have to complete an optional trial, which is this third one here called the 3 Towers. And what we're going to do is going to do trial 1, trial 2, and then we're going to complete trial 3. So let's start on trial 1. We're going to whiz through this as fast as possible. We don't need to collect any Goldies, so we can take the shortest possible route. So I'm going to speed through this as quickly as possible. So for this one, let's prep our path. So you want a small jump. Oop, ignore that. Wow, if I can actually see this correctly. It's so awkward on PC. So you want a small jump at the front, so it jumps through the loop. And it comes through the other side. And we want a high jump on the edge there. So that solves that side. And this side, you go through to the opposite where the people are. You want a high jump at the end. And boom, that's it. And now we just need to get the ball rolling. So jump across. And high jump at the end, so they all leap across. And then the same with this side to get this side rolling, like so. And if we jump and speed this up, we'll see that all of those go through to the opposite side. You will get a Goldie anyway, but there is a second hidden one. And that's it. That's the first trial complete. So now let's skip to the next one. Real quick. Again, we're making progress on the 5th achievement, which is complete an optional trial. So this one is a fun one. Ooh, this is fun. Right, so what we need to do now, you're going to have to follow my lead carefully. So you want to go to the right block here and go down, then right, then up, and then switch that to long jump. They will then leap across to this square. And then to the right, down, left, and another long jump. Let's see if we can leap across. And then arrow up, a long jump, so we can long jump straight across on here. And then to the right, and then back to the left. So what's going to happen here is they're all going to make their way to this platform, and they're just going to bounce between left and right and stay on this platform, which will activate this block here. And that's what we've got to do. Once that happens, we then get rid of this jump as well. Once we've got people on that platform, we remove this jump and we put an arrow to the right, so it's like so. But first we need to make sure there's a jump on here. So let's get the ball rolling and then we can make progress. So now we need to trigger it and push them into that path. So right, and let's speed this up. And then they will leap across like so. And that activates the first platform. Now whilst that's going on, jump onto the platform and just put a long jump at the very top here. Like so, and that's that done. And now as you can see, let's go up to this platform so we can actually see. We have people on that platform. We can now cancel this jump on the right side here. So let's remove this jump and make it an arrow so we gather people on this side like so. And now cancel this first arrow and just allow them to climb the wall. Basically all we've done there is keep people on each of the platforms so these platforms stay, and we'll actually make it onto that side like so. And we actually got Goldie there as well. We didn't need to get that, but whatever. And now we can finally get the trial, which is the 3 towers. And once we complete this, then we get our next achievement, which is achievement number 5. And again, this is just another easy one. Follow carefully for this one. So what we have to do here is the middle one, we want a long jump here. I'm going to jump across like so. And then you want to point them up, then left, then down, and then back to the right, and then another long jump so we can jump straight across there. You may have difficulty jumping across there, by the way. It's quite far, so make sure you get right to the edge. And then once they do that, you then want to put an arrow going up so they climb this wall. And unfortunately, we can't actually make it up the wall just yet, so we're going to need to start the process. So use a left arrow heading towards the first jump like so. So let's just speed that up. As you can see where they're going, they activate that first platform. We don't need to get the goldies for this one. And then they should come back to us like so. You can see what's happening there. And now they're going to climb this wall. It allows us to actually get up. So now we're going to use the arrow again on the middle section so they walk straight across that platform and shatter the glass. And let's jump across before they get there. And then just use the arrow going up and arrow going left like so. And then all we need to do is go back and add a long jump, should I say, like so. And that should be it. Speed it up. Boom Shankar. And that will give you the complete and optional trial, the scenic route achievement. That is achievement number 5, and that is all of the levels done. Boom Shankar. Again, pause where you need to if you need the sequences. I know I'm going a little bit quick, so just pause where you need to. And now what we're going to do, we are going to head over to the main menu. So just exit to the title screen. And then for this one, all you need to do is start up Stage Creator, like so. And you can see I've already done some creations here already, just messing around. And you want to create a new stage if it doesn't already put you on that. And then head over to head over to the bottom left, ignore File, to Tutorials. And then you want to begin Basics Tutorial. So start the tutorial. This is super easy, I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. Start tutorial. Skip the video and go over to your palette, select block 1 by 1, and then change the angle if you can. Just place 5 blocks. I'm going to do 6 just to make it nice and even. Go to next step, skip this one, and head over to your palette. And people at the top, gate, place that at the top there. Back to your palette, goal, 1 by 1, place that wherever. Go to the next step. Now skip this video and then press play like so, and it will actually play your stage. Again, this is just testing ground. Fast forward so they all land nicely. Boom, complete. And that right there should get you the achievement for Ready Set Build. Basically completed the Stage Creator tutorial. Go to next step and then close that. And we can back out of that, but we're not going to do that. And then you just want to save as, and then we'll just call it testing for now. Save as new. Jobs are good. Right now, what you want to do is you want to head over. Let me just back out here. Open User Stages. So go to the menu and click Open User Stages. Open User Stages again. And this is going to be for the 7th achievement, the last one. And you'll see the testing one we've just done. It will say ready to share underneath. Basically, all the ones we've just been messing around with. Obviously, you haven't seen me do these. This one, click on it and then click share. Okay. Rename it to what you want, and obviously add tags if you need to. Hit that share button like so. We're going to share it. And bam. Stage shared. And that will give you your 7th achievement, which is put yourself out there. Made and shared your first stage with the community. Nice and easy. And then obviously you can delete that from the community if you wish. And I've been doing a bit of work on it, as you can see, and you will level up on your creation side of things as well. And that is it, guys. That is all 7 achievements. I do want to throw a couple of, well, a bonus one. So head back to the title screen, and when you play whatever mode you want to play, if you just allow all the people to walk off. Let's just do this one. This one's fine. If we hurry up, you may already get this anyway. And if you just allow the people to walk off like so, if you basically kill 50,000 people, you'll get another added achievement for that. So just let them keep walking and walking. It'll take about 10-15 minutes, I believe, unless you've been playing obviously quite some time. Just do that, and yeah, you should get a little bonus achievement for you there, guys. So thanks for watching. This has been yet another week number 23. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. My name is Carl. Peace out.